A court in Pakistan has ruled that former Prime Minister Imran Khan can be held in custody for up to 8 days. Khan was dragged from court and arrested in Islamabad on Tuesday, sparking widespread protests across the country. At least 5 people have been killed, according to media reports, and hundreds of his supporters have been arrested after clashing with authorities. Local broadcaster Geo News says Khan has been indicted for unlawfully selling state gifts during his time as premier. Khan's detention comes on the heels of growing tensions with the military leaders who ousted him.
Chaos continues in Pakistan. Imran Khan's supporters are protesting nationwide after the dramatic arrest of their leader and a former prime minister.
Imran Khan's arrest is illegal and unconstitutional. The protests started yesterday evening, continued through the night, and are still going on. The protesters will not stop until Imran Khan is released.
Due to the violent protests, schools and businesses remained closed in many cities.
Roads are blocked, businesses are closed, people cannot go to work. What sin have we committed that these people vandalized our shops? Most of the students cannot reach their schools. Exams are going on, and the school children will suffer.
The army is being deployed in 2 Pakistani states to maintain law and order. Imran Khan's party leaders are asking supporters to remain peaceful.
From Karachi to Khyber, people are out in the streets, they are protesting, and they will continue to protest. But I've asked them, protest is their legal constitutional right. Keep it peaceful. Do not get into people's houses. Do not destroy public or private property, but peaceful protest is our...
The former prime minister faces dozens of corruption charges, which he and his party deny. This time, the Pakistani authorities accuse Imran Khan of receiving valuable land as a bribe from a property tycoon.
So this is an arrest which is not motivated by any political victimization. This is an arrest which was not done at the behest of the government. It is an arrest that was made by the National Accountability Bureau, the institution that is supposed to look after corruption cases in the country.
Meanwhile, a Pakistani court indicted Imran Khan for unlawfully selling state gifts during his tenure and approved 8 days of physical remand of Imran Khan in another case. If convicted, he will be disqualified from becoming premier again.
Joining us now is Nasreen Abbas. She's a journalist from Islamabad. Nasreen, there's been reports of social media being shut down by the authorities there in Pakistan. Has this affected the protests?
Well, Pakistanis are very good at finding ways to go around being censored because it happens quite often. But the 2 main reasons why it has been blocked is so that people who are coming to the streets are not able to coordinate with each other, not able to communicate with each other. But it seems like VPNs work in Pakistan, so people have gotten around it. But many things like TikTok, Twitter, Facebook, things like that, if you don't have access to VPNs, you're unable to access them. But as of now, people have been able to access them.
OK, so it didn't have any influence on the protests, if I understand you correctly. Now, if Khan were convicted, would that lead to even larger protests and more political turmoil?
You know, these things are hard to fully predict. People are very charged right now. The economy is not in a good state. People don't have jobs. The rupee is crashing. Pakistan is almost going to default in June if we do not come up with a deal with the IMF. People are really struggling. So there's a lot of anger. If he is, then yes, there might be a lot of backlash. But honestly, it's only time will tell. We have to see where the chips may fall. We don't know. Any predictions as of today are merely guesses.
Explain to us, why do you think the former Prime Minister has so much support among the population?
Well, Imran Khan has always been popular. He was a famous cricketer. He's an icon. He is a personality that people have loved. And he has been able to capture the imagination of the youth, and not just the youth, but women as well. He's able to speak their language. So he has been able to capture the biggest part of Pakistan's population, which is the youth. And he has, because he's had popularity from before, so hence that's really kind of translated into his politics.
And I'm now joined by DW Asia correspondent Chamel Shams, who's in Bonn. Chamel, there have been reports of at least 5 people killed amid the protests. How big are the dangers of this situation spiraling completely out of control?
It, in my opinion, is actually already spiraling out of control. See, so many people have been killed, and Khan's supporters have taken to the streets. They are chanting slogans against the military. They have attacked military's residential areas and offices. This is quite unprecedented in Pakistan. It has never happened before. So, in my opinion, things are already quite bad. And it has not happened in the past, as I said. And if things remain like this in the next few days, and in my opinion, the next few days are very crucial for Pakistani politics, I can see the military could possibly intervene directly and take the matters in its hands. And, I would not deny the possibility of a military intervention if things continue like this.
Mm-hmm. Could the protests affect the court's treatment of Khan's graft case?
I think it's quite unlikely. See, as I said, the military is quite unhappy with the whole situation, and they came out with a statement where they criticize Khan's party and Khan's party's officials. The military has been in constant attack by Khan's party, several other politicians. The country's economy is quite weak. So the military is not probably as powerful as it used to be some years ago, but it still has considerable strength. And if and when it decides to flex its muscles, the political parties, the judiciary, all other stakeholders won't be able to resist the military's power. So I don't think that Imran Khan's supporters, with their agitation and protests, could force the military, especially, to back down.
Khan is a hugely polarizing figure, but he's also the most popular political leader, according to polls. How do you explain that?
See, he is a populist politician. He is an outsider in Pakistani politics, and people see him as an alternative to traditional politicians, the Sharifs and the Bhuttos. And people believe that Khan can fix everything in Pakistan. They want easy fixes. But the thing is that when Khan was in power, he failed to deliver. If he comes back to power, he's unlikely to deliver again, as all populist politicians fail to deliver. He does not have a proper idea about how to deal with the economy, how to deal with the structural issues of the country. So that's the issue. And he is considered a messiah. He's very popular right now, but popularity is not a constant phenomenon in politics anywhere in the world, also in Pakistan.
Pakistan is going through a number of crises at the moment. What does this political turmoil mean for the path forward?
Well, the economy is the most important, most crucial issue for Pakistan. All other issues are important, but the economy, the economic situation is really, really bad. The Pakistani government is struggling to get the IMF bailout. And this situation after Khan's arrest is going to further dent the economy, and it's going to get worse from here. But we have to wait and see what happens.
DW Asia correspondent Chamel Shams, thank you so much.